how much you believe in your health.
You have to stay reasonable. Of course, I didn't went to bed one evening and said, you know what? When I wake up tomorrow morning, I'm going to be healthy. And then I woke up the next morning, flushed my medication down the toilet, burned my pen, and there I was, living healthy. No, that's not how it works. You have to find a healthy balance between your belief in your health and paying respect to your disability. I'm a very responsible patient. My doctors might disagree with that from time to time because I don't always follow their advice. I always listen, but I don't always do what they tell me to do. But I'm responsible. I go to many follow-up doctor's appointments throughout the year. I take my medications every day, actually 3 times every day. I check my blood sugar multiple times a day, and I exercise. And I don't exercise so I will have the perfect beach body by the beginning of the summer. No. Anyway, that ship sailed a long time ago. I exercise so I will train my respiratory muscles and I train to be more resilient. So if I will catch the flu one day, I will have a higher chance on surviving it. But how did I get there? How did I get from being listed for a double lung liver transplant to actually lying on the slopes in Breckenridge pretending to snowboard? Well, I got there, simple as it sounds, one step after another. The first step that I took in direction becoming healthy again was directly after my transplant. And the step was to be able to lift up my head while lying in bed. Because I wasn't able to lift up my head on my own after my transplant. I had lost so much muscle strength. So that was my first step. My second step was to lift up also the rest of my body so I could get out of bed on my own. In the beginning, I had a rope ladder tied to the end of my bed, so I could pull myself up in the sitting position and then get out of bed. So that was step number 2. And why did I do it in such tiny little steps that seem kind of crazy today? Because I was always able to believe that I will be able to manage the next step. I always had enough confidence that I will overcome the next obstacle in front of me and get where I want to be. Lying there in bed, I knew eventually I will be able to lift up my head. And then when I was able to lift up my head, I knew eventually I will be able to get out of this bed without this damn rope ladder. So, if you would have come to me at that time and tell me, you know what, Inka, 12 years from now, you're going to be running, swimming, sitting on camels, you will do all that, I wouldn't have done anything because I wasn't even able to lift up my head, but I would have think that you are absolutely, completely freaking out of your mind. Because that's what you have to do. If you have a huge goal that you want to reach, don't think of the goal, because that might feel even too big for you. Just think of the next step. And it doesn't matter if there are a few steps you have to take backwards. Even today, I still take step backwards. But as long as you go forward again, to the right direction, no matter how small the steps are, but if you move slowly to the right direction, if you take enough steps, if you overcome enough obstacles in life, eventually you will earn the right to live healthy.